Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Adia Shani, and if this is your first time here, thank you for joining, and if not, welcome back. So today I'm going to be talking about some fragrances in my collection that kind of smell alike, like 95% to 100% alike. And so I'm going to talk about the notes in each of these fragrances and tell what or how they smell the same to me. And so if that's something you're interested in, please stay tuned. And thank you for staying with me, and be sure to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Also like and comment on this video. Alright, so the first two fragrances I have are Tresor Midnight Rose, and this is by Lancome, and then I have House of Sillage, and this is Wonder Woman in 1984. So these two fragrances have in common is the raspberry note, which I am not a huge fan of. If you know me, both of these were blind buys. I believe I had this one first. Yes, I believe I had Wonder Woman first, and then I blind bought this one. And so what I discovered was the raspberry note in both of these smell the same. The difference is this one is a tart raspberry, and then this one, after a few, maybe an hour or so, yeah, a good hour or so, it becomes more of a creamy raspberry. Tresor Midnight Rose. This one has notes of black currant, raspberry, rose absolute, jasmine, vanilla, and cedar musk. Right, this one here, you will get a good 12 hours on it. I can say the longevity on this one is really, really good. The bottle is beautiful. And then for the notes for Wonder Woman 1984, you get Davana, pink pepper, raspberry, bergamot, tulu, almond, orris, musk, and then vanilla absolute. And the lasting power on this one is very weak. You may get a good 3 hours, becomes a very faint skin scent on this one, but the raspberry in here and both of these smell the same. It's just a tiny bit different. I had this one first, and then I blind bought this one. I blind bought both of them, but I blind bought this one first, then I blind bought this one. But then once I smelled this, I was like, man, these two, they really do kind of have a lot of similarities to them. But if you're a raspberry fan, you will like these, but you don't need both of them in your collection. I do prefer House of Sillage Wonder Woman 1984 over this one, and this only because this one gives off that creamy sandalwood vanilla note in here, which I like way better. But as far as longevity and also Sillage, I prefer this Tresor Midnight Rose. But you definitely don't need both of them in your collection. Okay, so if you have one, you don't need the other. One, you don't need the other. All right, so next up on they kind of smell alike. These two actually smell 100% alike to me. To my nose, they smell 100% alike. And it is Tiziano Torenzies Deluxe. And then I have Mancera's Roses Vanille. Okay, and what 100% they smell alike. And I would say that in the opening of both of them, I get creamy sweet rose from the both of them. They smell 100% the same to me. I cannot pick out a difference in between either one of these. I kind of feel like this one, but no, because I kind of think I oversprayed this one to say that this one lasts longer. I got compliments on both of them when I wore each of them separately. But anyway, notes and roses vanille are lemon, Turkish rose, cedar wood, Madagascar, and vanilla, and it has white musk. And then the notes in Deluxe are we have white hyacinth, royal iris, coffee, Turkish rose, vanilla, sweet myrrh, amber, white musk, honey, and also cedar wood. Yeah, so like I said, the longevity on these, they both give off great longevity. And I would say that This one, the sweetness in here is more of a, well, it has honey in it. It's more of a honey note you're gonna get in here for the sweetness, and a sugar note you're gonna get in here for the sweetness. But yeah, they smell the same. I blind bought both of these. I actually owned a Roses Vanille first, and then I bought this one based off of Perfume Lover 80 Terry recommendation. And she was talking about the coffee note in here, and I was like, oh my gosh, it sounds like it smells wonderful. And so I bought it, not realizing that these two basically are identical fragrances. I do prefer Roses Vanille, and it's only because I fell in love with it first. Some people say this one has a synthetic note. I can't really, I mean, yeah, I kind of get that, but when I compare it to Deluxe, I don't really get a difference in the two. But yeah, if you have one or the other, you definitely don't need both. I think I'm gonna be getting rid of Tiziano Torenzies Deluxe because I don't need them both in my collection. I'm going to wear this one more time before I part ways with it and see. And I've only worn it once because when I initially sprayed it, I was like, this is Roses Vanille. I mean, that's what it is. But anyway, it's a very pretty gold and black bottle. But anyway, they smell 100% the same, and that is Tiziano Torenzies Deluxe. And then we have, I can't talk. And then we have Mancera's Roses Vanille or Vanille. All right, and my last two, I think it's my last two. I have two others, but I don't have a larger bottle, so I didn't really want to do that one, but maybe at a later date. But anyway, my last two, I have Perfume Demarli Saffinate, and I have House of Sillage Benevolence. And these two, I would say, smell 95% the same. What I get from both of these in the opening is a creamy orange blossom, and the only thing is that I believe that Saffinate is a touch more sweeter than Benevolence. But that's it. They aren't different enough to where you need both of them like me. But this was not a blind buy for me. I bought this one based off of the samples I had, and I love Saffinate, so I bought it. But this one was definitely a blind buy. I think they were 50% off, and everybody was like, oh, it smells so good. So I was like, let me get it. Got it, and the same. The juices are kind of almost the same color. Oh, you can't see it. Kind of two. All right, but the notes in Saffinate, we have orange, we have pear, we have ylang ylang, we have orange blossom, ambre, and vanilla. And then the notes in the notes in Benevolence, we have almond oil, bergamot, orange blossom, jasmine, vanilla, and sugar. Let's see, which one do I prefer? They smell so much alike, but I actually prefer Saffinate. I'm a very loyal girl, so whatever I have first in my collection, or whatever's first in my life, if something comes along and it's the same or 95% the same, I'm still going to choose my first love, which is Saffinate. Saffinate is sexy to me as well, and it's just a beautiful fragrance. So I choose Saffinite over Benevolence. You have one in your collection, you do not need the other whatsoever. I am going to part ways with this one, Benevolence. I have not even worn this one. I only sprayed it off of initial spray. I said it's Saffinite, but I just think Saffinite is a little tiny bit sweeter than Benevolence, because this one lasts, as far as like the sweetness of that orange blossom, lasts throughout the entire time you're wearing it. This one, I would say that I could kind of, the sweetness in it kind of wears down a little bit. So if you don't like really sweet fragrances, you probably would like this one a little bit more than this one, but they smell 95% the same. I don't think that you or anyone else would be able to tell, oh, you're wearing Benevolence today versus wearing Saffinite today. All right, so yeah, that's it. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video on They Kind of Smell Alike. And be sure to hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up button. Also leave me a comment down in the comment section, and I hope you enjoyed the video again, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.